Good afternoon, everyone. I hope all of you are doing extremely well. Thank you very much for joining me on today's live stream, guys. I'm running a little bit later than normal. However, I've got about 45 minutes, so I thought I would get things kicked off now. Just special thank you to everyone who's taken the time out to watch my videos. Really appreciate it, guys. If you're watching this now, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave comments. If you're watching this afterwards, I certainly appreciate any feedback. We can always learn from feedback. So if there's any feedback that you may have, hey guys, I'm always up for it. Silver Junkie, Potter Jam, Silver Junkie, 13, still hoping for the 1350. That is Silver Junkie. How are you doing today, buddy? It's good to see you. We're up to 4 in the stream already. We've got Potter Jam here as well. How is Potter Jam doing? Is in France, so call me a pot of baguette. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Guess what we're doing later, guys? We are doing the random comment pickup for the giveaway I did for the giveaway video. So we're going to do towards the end of the live stream. So I'm going to have to cram everything in here. So I will obviously announce that winner. So in case you guys haven't put your answer in yet, you can obviously go in there now and you can add in your comments. So I will obviously refresh. So just make sure that you put your comments in there. We've got 3 articles we're going to take a look at. We've got Bitcoin prices up more than 1,000 since Back to Futures news. Then we've got bulls. Sorry, this is bullion vault. Bulls now driving, but gold price slips below $1,500 an ounce amid China, Germany stimulus hopes. Then obviously we're going to be taking a look at that. Right, where's the, okay, there's the giveaway video. So I'm just getting the link ready for the giveaway. I want to make sure that is up and running. Okay, sweet. That's awesome. Right, how we doing, everybody? Let's see. We got up to 8 in here now, which is great. So we got Silver Granny says, "Good afternoon. How are you doing?" Stephen Heath has dropped in as well. We got RPM Limited. Great to see you. And Silver Junkie here. He says, "Good, my friend. Hope you are very well." As you can hear, I'm actually outside currently at the minute, so you can probably hear the birds chirping in the background. I'm just here in the yard. Potter Jam says, "I won 2 giveaways already from being in the community for 5 days." Well, man, I tell you what, you're an extremely lucky fella there. And we've got SJ's Mixed Adventures has dropped in as well. Howdy. And Graham Stacker. Hey, Graham, how you doing? It's good to see you, buddy. And we've got SJ's Mixed Adventures. Great to hear with all you fine folk. There you go, love it. Stephen Heath. Say hello to SJ. And then we're also chefs here as well. Jeez, oh, fantastic. There's quite a few people in. Guys, we're going to be looking at silver. If we have a look at the silver on screen here, there was a bit of a sell-off during the early hours of the morning. I was sort of hoping that we were going to bounce off and start heading up, but that's not the case. We've now fallen into this bearish trend currently, because the reason why I call it a bearish trend is because we're under our moving averages here. However, we've had a bounce off support here at 1683. We actually dropped as low as 1680. For me, I was like extremely disappointed to be back under the 17 mark. I was hoping that we could maintain at that $17. However, that is not the case. So we're now, all the hard work now of being up here is now being reversed, and now we've got to work our way back up again. Looks like there's a bit of selling pressure again here. We're $16.95, 96 cents is currently where we're currently at. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that one. We're in this sort of, as I was saying, this downtrend channel, unfortunately. If we have a look at where we are here. Okay, so that's from top. And then if I put the other line in from the bottom here, I'm going to start it down here because that would. So if we have a look at where we are, we're definitely in a downtrend currently. This is obviously only as far as a few days back. but still, you know, we could still be moving up. Just got to keep our eyes on it, keep our eyes on the ball, as they say. Gold Washington Pay Dirt says hello, Limey. How are you doing? I've got to do a mail call, man. And that's Chef as well. Chef's sorry, Stephen Heater, Chef saying hello there. We got mixed SJ's Mixed Adventures. Coin Collector, man, how are you doing? Coin Collector says not so good for silver today. No, it certainly isn't. And boy, do I have a story to tell you about what I was talking about yesterday on the live stream about the ad, the monetization guys. Man, I tell you what, I'm absolutely blown away. I got a response back today, and they've denied my monetization. Once you're in denied status, you can't go back, unfortunately. So, was it Google Ads? They are not going to be part of my channel. So, I looked for their competitors. So we've got there's about 5 different competitors. So I just chose the best one out of that. I've applied with them. I should know pretty much tomorrow. Yeah, it's mad, man. What was their reason? The reason was invalid traffic. Coin Collector, which is very interesting. They've got this philosophy where, you know, what if your accounts, you know, they send their email and they're saying, they said to me yesterday that my account was, initially they said your account was still active, but when I checked, it was disabled. So I then submitted a request for them to have a look at it. Unfortunately, yeah, obviously I put everything in. I put all the reports in, and according to them, there's invalid traffic coming from somewhere, and they're actually doing something with the ads, as in they're actually clicking into the ads and going back out. So there could be an issue with ad placement. But when I had a look myself in regards to where the ad placement was, you can clearly see it's an ad, not part of the actual content. So yeah, that's, I know, there's Gram Stacker. Yeah, sorry. Considering I only had it probably for about a week, and you know what the odd thing is, you know, they say, you know, we want to help you, blah blah blah. Well, I tell you what, they just weren't interested in helping out at all. In regards to their own response, you know, it was they said, oh yeah, thanks for your appeal, blah blah blah. Our analyst has had a look through, but unfortunately, yeah, we've disabled your. And that was it. So if you have a look at their natural response, they want to work with you. They want to, you know, work this out, blah blah blah. But then, you know, they just don't seem interested to want to work it out. You're either with the program or not with the program. Yeah. So yeah, that was the. That just really frustrated me. But I'm sure we should get. I should be able to get somebody else on board. One of the two. You know, there's plenty of other. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Silver Sniper, I like that thumbnail. You've got the Algories coin there as your thumbnail. I like that. He said, "I'll be glad if there is goes back to the gold standard." I think a lot of people would be. Graham Stacker says, "Yeah, sorry, Limey, that's a crock. What happened to you?" Yeah, I suppose it's interesting. You know, looking at the reports, there was some strange URLs there that I've never heard of before that were. In regards to the analytics, so you know, I thought that was really strange. I mean, I put I'll work with the program. I even downloaded the toolbar and stuff like that so that I could get going. I mean, it's funny, they don't even give you a warning. It's like, sorry, it's disabled. Have a nice day. I thought maybe they would, you know, they'd at least give you a warning. Say, look, there's an issue. Have a look at it like any normal person would, or should I say, even a company that would say, look, this is your warning. Please double check your ad structure, blah, blah, blah. This is the problem. And then it'll give you enough sufficient time to either pull all the ads that you've already got and start all over. But no, not even. Yeah, sounds weird. That is Coin Collector. Apparently what you're not allowed to do as well, you're not allowed to ask for your viewers to click on the ads. Well, not that I said click on the ads, I just said watch the ads. So I'm not sure if someone was clicking on the actual ads consistently enough. I mean, I'm sure they were trying to do me a favor, but it worked against me. So yeah, funny how that worked. How much did you earn during the weekend? The weekend of ads, just interested. It was about $1.40, guys. It was $1.40. And also, oddly enough, I got a super chat there from somebody, and in that $1.40 as well. So the ads themselves, the revenue was minuscule. So guys, I mean, when you're talking monetization, there's really no, don't be jumping up and down with glee. The moment you can get monetized, because the money really isn't a lot. If you don't have a lot of views, essentially, you'll be earning peanuts. Right, S&P says, how do you put comments and logos on your video? Never seen that before. Yeah, this is the software I'm using. It's called, you'll see in the right-hand corner there, it says powered by StreamYard. He says, that is weird. I said, Sling and Silver 84 says, anyone else notice the price drop for the PCGS Silver Eagles? Wow, that sounds interesting. Mellow Stacker, how are you doing? It's good to see you, as well as Graham. Graham says, I think I like it, thinks it's something StreamYard offers. Coin Collector says, wow, you'll be a millionaire in no time. Yeah, there's, I wouldn't jump up and down with glee for those that want to rush to get to 1,000. I know there's some channels out there that just want to rush to get to 1,000, but I tell you what, this is hard work. I'd say try not to even think about the 1K. Just work on your content, get your videos out, boost your views, do a lot of networking. That's essentially what I did when I first started there. I was constantly in the chats there with everybody, saying hello and chatting and, the usual. And that's probably the best way to get viewership and get other people in and sort of mingle and network. That's probably your best bet. Let's have a look. That is what that's what I like. 0.000 ounce of silver. Let's have a look. We got Silver Sniper 420 says the World Money Fair was awesome. Canada and Germania had the best coins of the weekend. Yeah, funny enough, I still haven't got one yet, which is interesting. Because I'm sure that probably, as you guys probably know, is I've got there's a contact there at the Germania Mint that tend to send me coins every now and then. But I see everybody ahead of me has got, I think even Silver Dragon's got that oak leaf before me. And there was even another channel as well. I think there was about 3 channels that had the oak leaf, which I thought was really bizarre because normally the contact I work with there, the guy's normally on the ball. S&P says, anyone else just hear crows in the background? Yes, you are indeed correct. Gotcha, Sniper, says Graham Stacker. Anyway, guys, back to silver. Okay, so not much to report there. We're at 1694. We've come back from the abyss, though. We were as low as, what, 1680, 1683? So that's our support line. That's our descending support line. So we've really got to break out. I'm pretty sure there will be a breakout coming, guys. So you just got to be patient. I think we've been patient enough here. We had good consolidation here. We've sort of gone down a bit now. So hopefully we can build off this now and actually start working ourselves up, because I'm tired of going back down under 17. So our main focus is to get ourselves back up. We need to be back above our 50 and 20-day moving averages in order for there to be some sort of run. As you can see there, we were well above it and then came back down again. That was last week. So we've got to maintain that run. Let's go to gold. Gold's not looking too bad, guys. $14.99. I don't think, or $1,500 an ounce. It's in the exact same picture as silver. You've got the sell-off down here, and then there's a bounce-off support here, and we're going straight back up again. Hopefully, we've created support here with the 200-day moving average. This is on the hourly chart. We're testing resistance here. This is our resistance level, the 20-day moving average. As you can see, guys, it's been consistently resistance. We need to break above that, create support, then push up, break above these, create support, and so on, and really start to get going, because we were up higher. I just think we just need to be patient in regards to this moment, get this momentum, get the guys to do what they're doing. If they want to sell, then let's start getting the momentum back now and start moving up. At least that's my thoughts. What do you guys think? Sort of get the selling done now and it's time to start focusing. Silver Sniper 420 says, I'm a distributor. Got a sneak peek at what next for them. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, I've seen the Colombia and Germania. There was a coin on, I think it was at the show, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's probably the one you saw. Is that correct, Silver Sniper? I'm stacking crows now, apparently. That says S&P. Silver Limey needs to get his gun out and take these pests out. There's no firearms that are completely illegal here in Ireland. Graham Stacker says, I want donkeys. Well, there's no donkeys here, unfortunately. I've got a got a horse in front of me. In fact, I've got a horse and a pony. But yeah, no donkeys. Right, gold. Okay, let's look at, guys, platinum. Platinum is looking good, and so is palladium. Guys, you got to really have a look at this. Have a look at these charts here. Right, so platinum. Okay, this is on the 4-hour. So has broken multiple support levels there when it shot straight up over the last 4 hours. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the hourly and see what the hourly progression is like. Okay, so there you go. We're well above the moving averages, so we're getting, hopefully we're getting ramped up to start moving up. As you can see here, this was last week. We had a good run up, consolidation. Unfortunately, didn't make it. Sell off, and then our movement back up straight above our what's this, 100-day or 200-day moving average. Obviously, that is now support now, so we're going to bounce off that. So our support line should be maintained at about 850, and then we can start moving up when it comes to platinum. So platinum, I think, is getting primed for further movement up. Let's check the chat here now. Graham Stacker, I subscribed. Check you out tonight. There you go. Graham Stacker says the Columbia is a beauty. It certainly is, man. One super coin. Let's have a look. So that is platinum. I think it's platinum to me. Out of the silver and gold, I think platinum looks like it's primed for further movements. And there, it's $852.62 an ounce, and it's up $4.65 on the day. Now, interesting enough, the platinum prices up 0.55%. We got gold down 0.87%, and silver is down 0.91%. So percentage-wise, gold and silver are roughly doing the same thing. Let's take a look at palladium. There you go, guys. Look at palladium there. Also looking good. It's been in this sort of conundrum of moving averages. It's been hanging around this sort of area here, but look at what we're seeing. We're seeing runs here, a little bit of a sell-off, run again, and then push up straight away, bang. And I've said this previously in previous videos last week. Palladium was a good buy under $1,400. If anyone was looking for palladium back then, I mean, there it is. It even went down to $1,380 there a few weeks back. I think that was its lowest point. So it was looking extremely oversold, came back up, met back up to its 20-day moving average, back down again, back under it, and we've been sort of hovering around this area now, and then bang, there's been enough consolidation for it to push up, and it's broken through multiple support levels. So it's primed for further gains of $1,480. I reckon it's going to look pretty good, don't you? Let's have a look. So we got Silver Fun Green Thumb says, dang it, I've been trying to acquire some, but waiting, hoping it would go to 820. I don't think those levels are realistic at the moment. Silver Fun, but I certainly understand where you're coming from. You know, we all want to try and get in lower. I'm still waiting for Bitcoin currently, guys, and I think I said I was buying in at 10.8, and we've been slowly creeping up, but I'm still doubtful. Its volume is looking very weak. Graham Stanger says, thanks, Silver Sniper 420. Enjoy them. Says, yes, looking forward to adding to my stack. Nice one. Phil Guy 316, free money, you say? I don't know. I don't know who said free money. Phil Guy 316, man, how you been? I haven't seen you for ages. I think the last time I saw you on my channel was probably when I had my 1K giveaway. Oh, there we go, guys. There's the donkeys for you. Gonna have to keep them down in a minute. Jay's mixed adventures. I am good. Sorry, been busy. Just been meaning to come by more often. Well, thanks very much for that. Jay says seals. I'll let the chat figure that one out. Silver Fun says, whoa, sounds like a zoo over there. Yeah, we've got some donkeys in the yard here, and we got some horses, so the donkeys were letting rip there. Mudswat says, yay, charts. Yeah, well, we've just been over the Palladium ones now. We've pretty much been over the 3 to 4. So just make sure you check those out. Platinum is looking good and Palladium's looking good. Even though there's been a bit of a sell-off there on gold and silver, Mudswat, it seems like there could be a bit of a recovery in sight. So just check the replay on that, buddy. I hope you're doing pretty well there. Andre G is here as well. Andre, how are you doing? Andre, then we got Dragon Era Coins Treasure Hunter. Love it, man. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Mudswat and Graham Stacker. SJ's Mixed Adventures. Cool stuff. Right, let's get cracking with some news here. Right, here you go. I'm going to start off with this one. All right, bulls now driving, but gold price slips below $1,500 amid China German stimulus hopes. Right, this is posted today, and this wasn't that long ago. Gold prices slipped below $1,500 an ounce in London trade Monday as global stocks markets rose on fresh hopes of stimulus from Germany and China, while the U.S. President Trump said the U.S. and China are talking about resolving their trade war. That's right, Asuko White House at Bullion Vault. Spot gold prices fell 1.2% to $14.98 per ounce as the dollar index was a measure of the greenback against the basket of 6 other major currencies steadied near Friday's 2-week high. There's been a sense of calm right now because the stimulus story is supporting the dollar against safe havens, but I'm not sure how long this calm will last, reckons Takoya Kanda, research manager, Japanese derivatives broker GAW Tame. While hedge funds and other leveraged speculators in the COMEX gold futures and options reduced their net bullish position as a group by 2.5% in the week ending last Tuesday, it remained the 4th heaviest bet in 13 years of data. The largest gold bullion-backed ETF, the SPDR Gold Trust, meanwhile, saw investors' demand for shares grow for the 3rd week running, up 0.4%. To need 843 tons of bullion backing. Last time gold prices traded at last week's finish of 15.15, gold was more than 2/3 larger, needing 1,158 tons of backing just as the spring 2013 gold crash began. Well, that's very interesting. Bullish investors are driving price action for the first time in 2 years, says Nikki Shields of Canadian Retail Investment and Bullion Bank, Scotiabank, pointing to fresh ETF and gross speculative longs, not shorts covering. Hong Kong protests, Italy's unlikely coalition government unraveling, and Argentina's default risk soaring after primary elections merely adds geopolitical and political fuel to some of the core drivers that emerged this summer. Right, so there we go. So they're talking about the core drivers for precious metals. European stocks rose sharply on Monday, however, with the Frankfurt shares leading a recovery from last week's 6-month low, after Asian equities also climbed. Hong Kong's Hang Seng gained 2.2% following the 11th weekend of protest action against the Chinese interference in city-state. I'm going to go too much into the bonds, and says this week will end with the U.S. Federal Reserve hosting its annual central bank conference in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, where Fed Chairman Jerome Powell is widely expected to confirm further U.S. rate cuts ahead. So again, we could have some more bullish news there for precious metals. Despite saying that trade talks are progressing with China, U.S. President Trump at the weekend called China's tech giant Huawei a national security threat, and also connected negotiations with the ongoing situation in Hong Kong for the first time in public, saying that a deal between the US and China could be harder if there's a violent conclusion to the continued civilian protests. Interesting news there. So Jerome Powell, hopefully you might have a interesting, well, you might be talking about precious metals there. And of course, the geopolitical situation at the minute doesn't look all that great. Let's have a look. What is the next one we're going to look at? Silver to push to $22 an ounce. Right, I thought I'd put this one in there. This is from Friday. Let's have a look. Hey, Steve Rice, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Just going to check the chat here to make sure I haven't missed anything. There we go. Silver Fun Green Thumb says Platinum. Woo, sounds like a zoo over there. Just says I'm good, thank you. Says Andre G. Graham Stacker. He says they are on one. Steve Rice, I'm very well, man. I'm awesome. Thank you very much. Look, Thrasher Coin Meow says, "What's up, brother? Everybody have a great day. Got to get some work done. No problem. Thanks very much for sticking around. Silver Fun Green Thumb. All the best. Cheers, buddy." Steve Rice. Right, let's get to it, guys. So silver to push $22 an ounce will drive gold higher, says Bloomberg Intelligence. Right. Silver to push $22. This is by Jim Wyckoff of Kitco News. It says a rally in silver could be the next catalyst that drives gold prices higher, according to one market analyst. In research notes released this week, Mike McGlone, that's from Bloomberg Intelligence senior commodity strategist, voiced his bullish outlook for silver. He said that he sees potential for the prices to push $22 an ounce. Now, I think it was by the end of the year or something stupid like that, wasn't it? I was going to say something stupid, but I tell you what, it'd be great to see $22 an ounce silver by the end of the year. But I mean, you'd have to see major movements for precious metals. The elevated gold to silver ratio is potentially a reversion, favors advancing silver. He said, with gold unchanged near $1,500 an ounce, revisiting the mean would imply a silver price near $22 an ounce. However, it won't be an easy ride high, and I think everyone can agree on that one. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it won't be an easy ride. Okay, it's starting to rain now. I have to probably move in there, guys. However, it won't be an easy ride higher. McGlone noted that silver is currently at $17 an ounce, is trading at an important pivot level. If prices don't sustain above 17, the indication would be a failure. So pretty much silver's got to get above that $17 mark, which I think is going to be key for that level. Right, so I mean, do you guys think $22 silver by the end of the year? I probably think that is wishful thinking. I just don't see that sort of. I mean, there would be one serious move to warrant that sort of price of silver. I just don't see it right now. With all the price action that is currently that we're currently seeing. He said, Silver Sniper there says it will be epic. It certainly would, man. I tell you what, I'll be celebrating. I might even sell some and buy something else. Not to sell to get fiat, but essentially upgrade a few things. Maybe get into platinum. Hopefully platinum level sticks around and the silver level goes up. The silver to platinum ratio and was around 52. I'd definitely consider swapping some silver for platinum. Mudswats, he says, hey, Andre G. There we go. No, Andre G says $22 is too much. Was that Mudswat? Says that's Steve Rice. And then Steve Rice says, Limey, do you think we'll see a 70-to-1 ratio in the next year or two? Yeah, look, it depends on the price of gold, guys. As much as if gold doesn't push up as much as silver does, then we could see at least an 80-to-1 ratio. Don't get me wrong. I think 70 will be a bit of a push currently because you'd have to see obviously a number of things would have to happen. You'd have to see a substantial amount of money coming into silver over gold. Like, I mean, you'd have to see it go up by quite a significant amount percentage-wise consistently. So there'd have to be some sort of driver for that. And there is possibly a driver on the horizon wherever, you know, where there's big demand for silver in India being one, and possibly China as well. So what they're saying is that this could be the driver for a supply issue down the line. So if the supply issue kicks in, then we could possibly see silver push up higher than, when I'm talking percentage wise, higher than gold, and then we can break that. We can start grinding down that gold to silver average. But I think that's the only way it's got to go. Money's got to go essentially just into silver, guys, in order for that to actually work. Anyway, so let's close that one down. We don't need that one anymore. Let's look at some cryptos, guys. Before we're going to announce the winner for the giveaway. Right, here we go. So this is Bitcoin's price is up more than $1,000 since Backed Futures news. Backed, in case you guys don't know what Backed is, it's going to be it's a crypto exchange that's going to be trading Bitcoin futures. It just got given the green light last week, so everyone's hooray. You know, you just look at all the channels out there. If you go and Google it, everyone's got Backed in their title, with the exception of myself. I just think I just treat it with a bit more skepticism. You know, I mean, I'd love to jump up and down with joy. But again, it might take a while before we start to see the results. You know, I think I saw a video there for Bitcoin or something like 400,000. I was like, come on, guys, just relax, have a beer, or if you're underage, have a Coke or something like that. And let's just relax and gather our thoughts first, and then slowly, start to think big. But everyone thinks this is the biggest news out of the sun, and I mean, don't get me wrong, it is certainly good news when it comes to Bitcoin, guys. But anyway, let's take a look through. I just want to see comments here. Steve Rice says, I'm afraid I agree. It's very doubtful, but I'm hoping. Stay, Clinton S. How you doing? Says, hello, Silver Lamy 79, everyone. Working through stuff, but listening. I love it. Bullion Exchange sold out platinum 1 gram bars over the weekend. Geez, guys, the 1 gram bars for platinum are ridiculous. The premium is ridiculous for them. So, if you're going to go platinum, rather save the money and consider getting something else. I mean, I came close to pulling the trigger on a Quarter Sovereign 2017. It's the Petrucci 200th anniversary Sovereign, and I was going to buy the quarter because the price was right, but then I looked at the premium and I was like, geez, the premium's a bit stiff, because you're only getting 2 grams of gold. In fact, there's 2 grams in weight, so probably less. I just thought, nah, I'd rather just save the money and get maybe a half sovereign, something like that. So just be careful buying the 1 grams. I know sometimes they can be like, yeah, great. Clinton S has actually got some platinum. You can just jump in on it and go, yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds cool. There we go, Clinton S. He says, I almost bought a 10th ounce platinum coin, but I passed on it. Why did you pass on it, Clinton? Why did you pass on it, bud? Mudswat says, yeah, $10 premium 1 gram on 1 gram, but it's all I can afford. Well, look, fair play to you, Mudswat. I mean, I want to get into platinum as well, but I probably won't buy those small little bars as much as I'd like to. Have a little 1 gram of platinum. But I still think, maybe, just maybe, I might find something out there that will probably have less of a premium, something like that, and then I'll probably go for it. Clinton S says, not the right time. Right, guys, let's get back to this, because I've got to crack on with this. So I'll just touch on it. It says Bitcoin has risen $1,000 since Friday's announcement by Backed Exchange. They will be launching physical settled Bitcoin futures only in September. It says the price rise has been neutralized the bearish setup on the intraday charts, and the gains could be expected to further to 11K. So that's why, hence why I put Bitcoin eyeing 11,000. As the hourly chart is reporting a bullish continuation pattern, which we will look at. The weekly chart continues to call deeper, pull back to 9,000. With key moving averages producing a first bearish crossover since February. It says a weekly close above the $12,000 is needed to complete the bullish revival. Bitcoin has gained $1,000 since the Backed Exchange announced there'd be green light to offer Bitcoin futures, but key resistance still lies ahead. There's loads of resistance, guys. the top currency picked up a bid around 9.7 in the US trading hours on Friday and printed highs above 10.750 earlier today, according to Bitstamp. Notably, the move above 10,000 happened on Friday after CoinDesk reported that the Intercontinental Exchange's young subsidiary BACT have received regulatory approval to launch its much-anticipated platform for daily and monthly Bitcoin futures. Bitcoin futures to be launched by BACT will be physically settled as opposed to the cash-settled futures listing on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. But put simply, the BTC futures trading on BACT will not rely upon their unregulated spot markets for settlement prices, and the party will receive delivery of Bitcoin from the BACT digital assets warehouse at the end of the contract period. Well, that sounds interesting. So they actually will be holding Bitcoin by the sound of it. Many observers, include cryptocurrency analyst trader Scott Melker, are of the opinion that BACT's physical delivered futures product will open the floodgates for institutional money. Sounds rather interesting. So that is big news coming out of the Bitcoin side of the game. So let's check out the price of Bitcoin and let's see where we are. Now, it's been on 10.7 for majority of the day, guys. So I think it's still got plenty of room to go, although it seems to be consolidating. And what tends to happen with consolidation, guys, we have consolidational strength going across, and then we have either a breakup or breakdown. Now, what has happened here in relation to where it was previously, look at where we were trading at. We were trading at under the 20-day moving average and a majority of all the other ones. What we've done here is today we've pushed right through those barriers, and we've gone straight through our highest resistance mark here of the 200-day moving average, which was last broken all the way back here. It was the 12th of August. So it's been about a week or so. We've broken through resistance levels. We're now finding a support level, consolidate, and hopefully we can breach higher. However, again, be cautious. I know I am. I still haven't bought in yet. I'm just waiting for further signs of this momentum because, again, guys can quickly dump on this. So I'm still not in yet, although I probably should have bought lower. However, again, I was waiting for signs that we were in a recovery here. This does look like a recovery, but don't be fooled. Wait for further confirmation before making your analysis and do your own research, everybody. Let's have a look. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to go through this. My wife needs to get onto the internet shortly, and she's got a live stream. There's some kind of meeting going on. So I'm going to have to call it a day, unfortunately, here. We'll go over Litecoin and Ethereum tomorrow, if any of you have those tokens. Steve Rice says, Limey, have you picked up any strike on the day sovereigns? Man, I haven't picked up any of them, but apparently they're pretty rare to try and get hold of. The quarter sovereign I came across was the first of 150 to be struck. I didn't think the price was too bad. It was a PF70 Ultra Cameo. That's my new thing, guys. Now I want to get into graded coins. So if you guys see me on I'll still be getting some stacked precious metals, but I'm going to try and focus on graded coinage. So I'll give you guys an update tomorrow on how my 2 graded coins are coming along at NGC. I did a video yesterday, in case you guys haven't seen it. It's the one that included a breakdown of NGC for those that weren't in the live stream. So worth a look. Check it out. John Smith, man, how you doing? John Smith, it's good to see you, buddy. Cram Stackers to see you, Limey. Good to see everybody. Not quite finished yet. If you want to stick around for the to see who's won the giveaway. So that is the next one coming up, guys. So I've got random comment picker ready to go. First comment that comes up, I did say I didn't put any restrictions in regards to it. I did say you had to like the video. But let's check it through. So we're going to search out for duplicate viewers. Can everybody see that? For goodness sake, I'm clicking this button. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Hello? Oh, it says, oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. It says enter Facebook. Okay, hang on a sec. It says a Facebook URL. I said YouTube, for goodness sake. Sorry, guys. Hang on a sec. Facebook comment picker. Like, who actually bothers with that? There we go. YouTube comment picker. All right, let's see. No, not that one. Right, there we go. It says, there we go. YouTube random comment picker. Right, here we go. Right, I'm going to pull this up, guys, so you can see me put in the link in. Okay, so I'm going to just wait a minute so you guys can see that. Can you see that? The random comment picker on the screen, guys. Sure gameplays, man. How you doing? It's good to see you. And we got Clinton S says, remember, Sublimey, buy the coin and not the slab. Well, I'm going to try and stick with NGC if I can, but I mean, it's obviously the coin I'm very interested in. But thank you. Do you have any graded coins there, Clinton? See you, Limey. Good to see everyone. That's Graham Stackers. Hopefully, you'll stick around for a bit longer. John Smith says, but okay. Got to do what we got to do. Silver Slingbait, need to stop buying junk bullion. I mean, just on another note, in regards to junk silver, guys. I mean, is it really that much? I mean, I understand there's a following. I've got junk silver myself, but I'm just concerned in regards to junk silver that they're just taking advantage of everybody and sort of creating this sort of value just because there's 90% amounts of junk. Would you not prefer to just buy bullion? You know, that has 3 nines fine or 4 nines fine silver, or is it? I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some beautiful coins in regards to particularly America's coins. Don't get me wrong. They're fantastic. But I mean, is it mainly collectible, or is it just that easy to stack? Steve says, I love 90%. I love 90% too, Steve. I mean, is it worthwhile stacking halves, 40% halves? Because I see obviously there's a lot of coin roll hunts. I mean, would you not just people consider just selling them and getting a higher grade percentage of silver maybe? Just let me know in the chat. It'd be interesting to see what. Oh, Ben Frank OG says, Limey plus everyone. How you doing there, Ben Frank? I hope you're doing well, buddy. It's good to see you there. Okay, it's stopped raining here now, thankfully. Got a bit of a lake forming in the middle here, which is interesting. Clinton S says, giving the entire chat the spins. John Smith, it's constitutional. Yeah, sorry, I keep saying constitutional, but obviously the comment was related to junk. I guess for myself, it's more of a collection, not so much as a stack. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's more for collecting. That's great. Thanks, Clinton. John Smith says, I am done with government bullion for a while. So I presume are you looking at constitutional? Steve Rice says, if the price is right, heck yeah. Thank you very much for that, Steve. And Graham Stanger says it's nice to have a smaller amount of silver and not have to buy the expense. Well, I suppose that's a good point. Buying 1 gram bars, they are quite expensive. There's a serious premium on them. Andre G, SJ is having a good laugh there. Junk silver is cheaper than bullion, and I like the old coins. You have a lot of options here in Europe to buy different junk silver. That is very true. We've got great countries around us. We've got France, Germany, England, Ireland. Well, not that we see many island coins, but you know, I guess we'd see more shillings and that majority of the time. John Smith says 40% is easy to find. Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey. Yeah, it's okay. I'm almost done. Yeah, I suppose they are from that perspective. Sure Gameplay says I will. My phone's on 5%. If it dies, I'll be on later. No problem. We're just going to do the announcements and we're going to close off for the winner. But look, thanks for putting in those. John Smith says there's 40% is easy to find at Melt. There you go. So I suppose you just don't want to offload them. But would you just offload the 40%ers and just get 90%ers? I suppose if you found that many, I mean, our 40% is that much of a collectible, considering that the silver content in them. Although I suppose 40% of a $half coin is silver. What is that in? How much is that in weight? I suppose. Anyway, guys, here we go. Let's get it on. I've got there's the link. We're going to say duplicate filters. Okay, wow, we've got 87 comments. Wow, this is, you know what's really interesting, guys? My 1K giveaway was obviously, the comments were much higher, so obviously, but the prize was bigger, so there's a lot more people involved in that. And we got in the previous goal, had roughly about the same. We had about between 80 and 90 comments, which is great. Right, so let's go. All right, first winner. So are you guys ready? Yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to do another giveaway for the live stream only. So I will do it this week. It'll be something physical. So I'll get a few things out, just a token of gratitude to all my my viewers who come in during the day to come to the live stream. So I'm going to try and make a plan. I'm going to put something together for you guys, just as a token of gratitude, and for putting up with me. Really appreciate it, everybody. Right, let's get to it. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Start raffle, pick random comment winner. So good luck, everybody. And here is the winner. Boom. AU Concurrence has been enjoying the live streams lately. Silver Limey, I like the proof quarter. Nice coin. There you go. So he says he likes the proof quarter. So AU Concurrence is the winner for the giveaway on the video that I posted. You guys are welcome to check out, but obviously all the terms and conditions were in that video. YouTube's not sponsoring the prize either, and the prize is being sponsored by myself. So again, just want to thank AU Concurrence. He drops into the live streams every now and then, which is great. So he just a big congratulations to that man. If any of you see him, just let him know. Otherwise, I'll contact him through his channel anyway. But guys, I will be doing another giveaway just for you guys. So I don't want you guys feeling left out. So I'll make sure that that I do that, and then I'll take care of. We'll do another goal. I mean, also the odds for anyone in the live stream, the odds will be pretty good. So you won't be 1 in 87. You'll be one of a few. Right, I think that's pretty much it. Gold price, just a quick update. We'll flick through the screens, guys. So AU Concurrence is the winner for the giveaway. So again, and let's have a look at some of the comments here. We've got Ben Franco G says, I love seeing other people win, especially first timers. There we go. Andre says, congrats to AU Concurrence. Clinton S says, congrats AU. Ben Franco G, congrats AU Concurrence. Clinton S says, I learned so much from your streams. So 79. Look, I do my best for everybody. If there's anyone who's unsure and anything, you can always either drop me a mail or you can drop the comment in there. Ben Frank says, having a good laugh. He says, very true, Clint. No more Chinese food for Ben Frank. I love seeing other people win, especially first timers. I think that's classic. Right, let's just check over the charts quickly, and then we're going to finish off, guys. Right, so let's go Bitcoin. Right, there we go. Bitcoin, 10,733, guys. Look at the Bitcoin that's being traded. We've got 56. All of a sudden, the volume is definitely, in regards to the volume of Bitcoin per transaction, seems to be picking up. Let's look at that. So that's 10,729. However, I'm still not in yet. So we're going to take a look at gold. Okay, so gold is $1,498 an ounce. Gold volatility and volatility drop. Stock rises as trade war jitters ebb. Right, there we go. So we could start to see a recovery soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Be nice to see us break above these moving averages. So that's 1,498, and then we're going to have a look at silver as well. Share the screen. Silver. Okay, silver's taking a bit of a drop. We were at 1695, 96. Okay, so we've taken a bit of a drop in that last hour there. We're at 1690 currently at the minute, guys, when it comes to silver. So we really got to press. We're down almost 20 cents, which sucks. It really does. But however, just let them get on with it, get the selling out of their system, and then we can start moving up. Because eventually all the selling is going to dry up, and then the bulls are going to come back and rampage. So don't be too don't be too disturbed currently. Right, let's look at the next one. Let's do platinum. Platinum's looking good though, guys. I'm definitely watching platinum because it looks well, it was looking good, but we're still holding that 200-day moving average. That seems to be holding. The last 3 hours we've seen some selling. It's weird. Something just jumped into my eye. Sorry, guys. It's one thing about when you're shooting outside. That was super weird. Anyway. Right, so $851 for platinum. Got a green candle there forming. What should I say? It looks like a red one now. So we'll keep eyes on that one. Palladium as well, also looking pretty sweet. If anyone's got any palladium, let's take a look at that now. Palladium. There we go. Palladium's broke through. That's the most positive one, which I'm probably going to use as the charts, as the thumbnail, because that is the strongest. Currently, it's at $30 for Palladium, which I think is pretty strong. So I'll be using that as the thumbnail. It's broken through those multiple averages. Our main one there, we created support at the $50 moving average. We've maintained that now. We're moving up. It could be into a bullish territory. We'll have to wait for further confirmation here, but it is looking good. We're back out. Now we just need to create consolidation, and then we can start moving up. That is for Palladium, everybody. Right. And then I'll leave you with the winner again. AU Currents. Just before we do that, let's take a look at cryptocurrency market capitalization, guys. This will give us a quick overview. We're going to see what the 24-hour volume is like. It's been about 48 billion. Let's see what the volume is. Okay, it's still 48 billion. Jeepers. Okay, so struggling with the volume here by the looks of it. So market cap $278 billion. The top 5 crypto: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin, and Litecoin. The biggest one up is Bitcoin, up 2.87%, followed by Ethereum, which is up 2.31%, which is hooray. It's about time we started to come back. What we are starting to see, if you look at the correlation here now, guys, we're starting to see a link up now. Finally, back again now, because if you look at this long stretch of consolidation, we've been consolidating, pow, straight up. Bitcoin's been up and down, like sort of unstable. Look at XRP, consolidation, bang, straight up. Look at Litecoin, some consolidation, but some downtrending. Now we're sort of back up again. So interesting ones there. XRP had a good run yesterday, but it's dipped now a bit. So it could have been just pumped, and then it just seems to be sold off a bit. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Right. Share screen, and there's our winner. AU Currents, I've got everything ready to go. Please contact me if you're watching this. You've got a week. You've got a week to contact me. Drop me an email, silverlimey79@gmail, or you can just leave a comment on this video. I'll give you a password to put on to comment on the video, just to make sure it's you. Just going to check the chat for the final, guys. Let's have a look. Got to get to the post office. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers, Clinton S. Thanks for dropping in. Ben Frank says, I love seeing other people win, especially first time. Sorry, it's the third time I've said that now. SJ Mixed Adventures. I'm draining the post office today. Lots of packages going out. Oof. You must be working overtime. Graham Stacker says, I agree, Ben Frank. Graham Stacker says, see you, Clinton. Thanks again for the great auction last night. Damn, I should have watched the preview video for that. Loving the Bitcoin move since the back news. Yeah, I suppose you'd be loving it if you're in it. And unfortunately, it's only coming in. Back's only coming in towards the end of next month. However, it's given Bitcoin enough of a push to get out of those moving averages. We sort of break through those resistance levels. So we just need to keep an eye on it. But it's run out of steam. SJ was crazy at my post office today. Waited 30 minutes. Ben Frank says, have a good one, Clint. Same here too. With my eBay business. That's awesome, man. Hope all as well. Steve Rice says, have a great day, everyone. Well done, Limey. And thanks, guys. It's been a fantastic day again. We're about just under an hour here. I wanted to try and keep it to 45 minutes. My wife's probably going to be live streaming now anyway. But sorry, not live streaming, because she'll be chatting with their meeting. I'll see you around, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And then, like I said, for those that regularly watch the live stream, keep watching. I will do a live stream. I will do a giveaway just for you guys. So and I'll do a little video of the prize I'll put together, something like that. So just make sure you keep watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks, everybody. We got Graham Stacker, Andre G, Steve Rice, Ben Frank, Mark as well, 10110 Silver. Thanks very much. Appreciate you dropping in. We got SJ's Mixed Adventures. We got Clinton S as well. Mudswat. John Smith loves his 40%ers. So we got Shaw Gameplays. It says his phone's about to die. He'll probably try and log back on now, but we'll be long gone, guys. Right, I'll see you all on the next video. And again, just thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic afternoon and evening wherever you are. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.